So I got this video here of someone saying, I'm not just on TRT. Let's take a look at it. But first, let's get some of this tiger's blood smelling salt. Woo!
Number 3 goes to YouTuber Marc Lobliner, who claims to be using 200 milligrams of testosterone a week, and he looks like that. However, he claims to also be using 2 to 3 IUs of GH a day. But using TRT, even growth hormone, at 2 IUs a day is not going to give you a physique like that. And this guy likes to talk about health a lot. He talks and preaches about the benefits of staying healthy and all that stuff. There is nothing healthy about looking like that. There's absolutely nothing healthy. The body fat level is not healthy, and this guy stays ripped year round and claims to be using 200 milligrams a week. He is not using 200 milligrams a week. This is not what 200 milligrams a week physique looks like. Like I said, I have nothing against these people. I'm sure these people work very hard in the gym. I'm not taking that away from them, but they are using far more than TRT dosages. So don't believe them. That's my opinion. At the end, you're free to draw your own conclusions. Till next time.
Boom! Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com, Subs Fitness on TikTok. I got a DM on Instagram from my good friend Sal's Barber Life, my old barber in Illinois. He's like, bro, this is hilarious. And I looked at it and I'm like, hell yes. I am actually looking good enough again to get internet rumors of me being on tons of drugs like I did back in the 2013, 2014 range when I originally started doing really well in bodybuilding, got my NABA Pro card. Now I got my IFBB Pro card in 2021, and there's no videos about how I'm on all these drugs. There's a few of them, but nothing where I'm being called out. And here's the best thing. I'm actually mentioned alongside someone of prominent social media presence, that is Larry Wheels. Because remember, I was one of the first YouTube fitness channels, but the people who subscribed to me back in 2011, they're like 50 now. Like, they're not even on YouTube. So my views aren't where they used to be. So let's talk about this, right? So again, first of all, I'd like to say Subs Fitness, thank you for posting this. I really like the dialogue. I like to be able to talk about health, about fitness, about my theories on life, and about truth and lies. Now, with Liver King coming out and proven to be, completely, just a complete liar, where he actually planned something. He's kind of a sociopath, right? He planned this out. He planned to lie to people, had his cycle all laid out, and to his credit, he actually delivered. Like he said, these are the results I'm going to get, and he got them. More power to him. Talk about a plan working out. And he helped a lot of people lose weight, get stronger, but he did it all on the false pretense of lies. Now, with this guy, Subs Fitness, I understand it seems like you're in the TRT community. You're an online coach. Good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're doing these videos, and I'm happy that we get to discuss this. Again, nothing but love, bro. I'm not mad. I just want to talk about what you said. Number one is you said there's no way this guy's on 200 milligrams testosterone a week, and you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Most weeks I take 150. If you saw the blood work I posted, and I could post it right here as I'm talking if I remember to do it. I actually like to keep my testosterone around 1,000 as total testosterone. My free testosterone was really, really high. Okay. But my total testosterone, I like to keep around 1,000, and my free testosterone, whether it's from at the time I was taking injectable carnitine, I take Insurgent, which does have a 20% increase in free test, whether it's my health, whether it's what I do, I don't know. I don't know why my free test is so high, and it might be lower now. I have no idea. A blood work, as a TRT professional you are, it's that snapshot in time. I got that done in October. It's currently April, so I'm due for some more lab work. But at the end of the day, I like to keep it around 1,000. And what I've found is that 200 sometimes gets me in the 1,200 to 1,500 total test range, where I'll drop it down to 150 and get it in that 1,000 range. I don't even mind if it drops down to 900, 800, but I want to be high normal. So I'm sending out a newsletter multiple times a week or even every day. It's going to have deals. It's going to have articles. It's going to have exclusive stuff from me. The algorithm has not been good to me on YouTube, on Instagram. I don't know why. Maybe it's something I said. But anyway, go to marclobliner.com. It pops up. Put your email in there. That's all you have to do. You get all that stuff for free. I don't want to be super physiological because health matters to me. And if you don't believe me on my health, if I was on all the crazy stuff that you're implying that I'm on, which I couldn't thank you more. And also the picture you posted of me was very flattering. And that's why I put it on Instagram. It wasn't like an older picture where I'm letting my stomach out or whatever. It's a very flattering picture. So again, I really appreciate you putting that out there. It does nothing but help me. I'm serious. I want more people to do videos about how many steroids I'm on. I would love that. And even if you're mean to me, honestly, like it's not going to hurt me because I am who I am. I'm not running or hiding from anything. But I've posted my lab results and my LDL, HDL. If I was on all those steroids that you're saying I'm on, there would be slight elevations in those. Whereas my LDL was higher than I'd like, and I'm trying to bring that down with nattokinase. I'm also lowering my saturated fat a little bit. I know there's a lot of debate on whether saturated fat raises your LDL, but I figured why not give it a try? So instead of eating the more fatty cuts of meat that I've been eating, I do buy a whole cow when I get my meat. So I do eat all types of meat. I'm actually focusing more on the sirloin parts, and I'm buying more lean grass-fed meat from, let's say, Costco, whatever. You know, I have that bison there. That's amazing. Aldi has a really lean grass-fed beef that's like $5 a pound. So I'm rocking it. I'm eating a lot of chicken. You know, I'm not really a big fan of chicken, but hey, it's at 130, but you'd see my triglycerides, my HDL, my LDL be messed up. So let's say I'm taking, he's taking a ton of orals, a ton of Winstrol, a ton of Anavar, a ton of Halo, whatever it is. If I was taking all that, now you're a medical professional, it appears. I didn't do too much research on you other than looking at the front page of your TikTok, which again is very impressive. You have a great physique. You're a great looking guy. Phenomenal. You look great. You look great. You look like an older guy. You're staying in shape. Again, nothing but love. And, but you would see some alterations in my AST, ALT, bilirubin. You'd see those be a little bit out of whack. When you look at my liver enzymes, they're actually in perfect working order. And while you can say, well, Mark, you create the greatest organ and health support product ever created with nectar. Nectar is amazing and it does help with those things. If I'm taking a super physiological or even any dose of Winstrol, Anavar, Anadrol, Halo, whatever oral you think I'm on, then those would be altered. Would you not agree with that? Another thing I have to kind of talk about that's more important than any of this is when people imply that me having low body fat year round is deleterious to my health. And I really want to nip that in the bud because it's severely unfair. It is unfair to me and it's kind of a dumb statement. I'm not calling you dumb, sir, but it's a dumb statement in that my metabolism is extremely fast. And I also had an abdominal surgery, and you might know about this because you're a smart guy, where I had a Gore-Tex mesh and 40 titanium screws put in to fix a diastasis tear in my stomach. When I eat too much food, it's very uncomfortable when I overeat. So at best, I can get in between 4,000 and 5,000 calories a day of healthy-ish food. I can't slam in 10,000 calories a day. For those who've spent days with me at a time, like Alan Roberts, like Shantor Body Microsheet, see how I eat. I eat normal. I eat good. Even at 9 weeks out from the Toronto Pro, I'm eating a lot of food. I'm eating out. I'm not counting every morsel. I ate kava the other day. I'm going to a nice restaurant for lunch today, and I'm going to eat decently clean off the menu, but I'm not bringing my scale. There's probably going to be some butter and sauces on there. I eat probably upwards. I eat my daily macros are 360 grams of protein. Again, if you think my protein's too high, don't blame me. My coach, Jose Raymond, that's where he puts it at. And when I'm getting ready for a show, that's when I have that. Year round, when I'm not getting ready for a show, my protein is generally around my body weight, around 210, 220 grams. My carbs right now are at 350 grams. My fat fall at around 120 grams of fat per day. I don't measure that directly. I just measure the protein and carbs. But generally speaking, it's around 120. So what's really funny is you say that my body fat's unhealthy when I'm eating all this food, but I'm very active. Like yesterday, I coached 3 times. I had one morning session with an adult. I had 2 sessions in the evening with my kids that I coach at Legacy at Carbon. So when I coach those kids, for example, at the end, just to motivate them to go harder, I did sled pushes with the kids. They're sitting there dying. I'm going, I have to go harder than them to push them harder. I'm demonstrating every movement. I'm running around. There's multiple kids all over the place. I'm burning upwards of 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day sometimes. And I measure that via my Whoop strap. And by the way, if you want to compare health markers, I'll gladly send you my report for my Whoop strap to show my resting heart rate, which by the way, would be probably elevated from, copious steroid use as you're accusing me of. And I'd also like to demonstrate my sleep hours. Anything you want, I'm willing to share it. I'm not hiding anything. And the only reason I'm doing this video is because I do try to offer help in the health community. I do try to help people live longer lives. And by you saying that I'm a hypocrite and a liar is kind of libelous, because I do sell dietary supplements. So I do have a case that what you said was libel, that what you said can damage my ability to earn. Again, you might want to watch that in the future, because what you're saying, while it's opinion, it isn't true. You can't just come out and say that, right? But I'll let you say it. It's fine, because it actually helps me, and it gives me a chance to talk about it. But just be careful, because other people might not be as nice as me, because I really enjoy this video. But my health is great. So at one point is too low body fat. So I'm sitting at probably around 7% body fat year round. Is that unhealthy? I want to know what study. I want you to reference the study in that you say that being as lean as I am year round is unhealthy. I have data to show that being obese year round is unhealthy, but I really want to know. I want to know because, again, you're smart. I could tell you're a smart guy. I want to see this study. I've yet to see this study where it shows that low body fat at the level I'm at. I also want you to guess what my body fat is. A lot of people look at me, they say 4 or 5%. If I took a DEXA right now, Alberto Nunez, who's very natural, he took a DEXA and everybody's like, you're so shredded. He was like 6.5%. My body fat's probably around 6.5 or 7%, bro. That's not terribly lean. I just have really good muscle, really good skin quality for what I do. Again, I'm aging. I have less elasticity of the skin, so I have an appearance of being leaner. I don't hold much water in the subcutaneous. So again, there's a lot of genetic factors that go into looking how I look. And again, I can tell you train hard, you take TRT, you literally have a needle emoji in your name. But the reason I look the way I do and you look the way you do is due to genetics. Some might argue that you look better than me. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to say I look better than you. I'm not going to say I'm a better person than you. I'm not going to say that I'm more righteous than you, that I do more for society than you. You do probably amazing things for your country, for your community, for your family. I'm not here to judge you. At the end of the day, you judged me, and it's your opinion. If you have an opinion, you can simply call me and we can discuss it. My email is Marc, M-A-R-C, at tigerfitness.com. I'd love to talk to you. You can DM me on Instagram. I answer all my Instagram messages personally. But I just want this to go out there for all those people who saw this video to understand that I am not a dick. I am not a liar. And the information that I give on health is legit, and I do it myself. And that's the reason I post my blood work. My blood work is my personal medical information. Nobody has any right to see my goddamn medical information, but I post it because I want to help dispel shit that people like my good friend at Subs Fitness says, where they are accusing me of a hypocrite and a liar. And I'm not, or else I wouldn't post what I post. The reason I look the way I do is because I've been doing what I'm doing since I was 13 years old. I started training hard at 13, haven't missed a workout since the age of 13. Okay, I'm 42 years old now. Do the math. That's a long time. Okay, it's a long time. I started dieting seriously, watching what I eat at 21 years old when I was getting ready for a photo shoot in Men's Fitness magazine. I live this shit. This is what I fucking do. Okay, and I'm not here saying I'm natty because I'm not. I'm on TRT. And also, you're a TRT guy. Maybe you just don't know what you're doing. Maybe you should try looking up my doctor, Dr. Kurt in Hormone Health and Wellness. I'll link him down below. He's the best. He's the best. And he's the one who orders my blood work. He's the one who monitors my bloods. He's the one who makes sure that everything's on point. My thyroid's a little low. He'll put me on some Armor. Okay, I'm on metformin. That's another thing. I do take metformin to control my blood sugar and everything because I actually requested that from Dr. Kurt after hearing a Joe Rogan podcast on, who's that? Why am I blanking on who it was? The doctor. Sinclair. So Sinclair's a big fan of metformin. I've been taking it. And even then, I don't take it all the time. I usually take a nutrient driver from MTS Nutrition. So yes, I do sell supplements. Yes, they do fucking work. And yes, I have the best health supplements in the world. And I will literally fight tooth and nail for that. But sir, I appreciate you doing that video on me. It gave me an opportunity to talk about this. If you're open for discussion, debate, I'd love to have you on the Tiger Fitness YouTube channel. I think we'd have a great talk. It'll help your reach. I notice you don't have as big of a reach as me. I have no problem platforming you because I want you to succeed. And hopefully it also helps me get some more views too. Let's be honest here. Me debating someone about the limits of TRT. And maybe people will learn something. That's another thing. Maybe people will learn something new. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. All my supplements are available at tigerfitness.com, including Tiger's Blood, which is one of our smelling salts. We also have Tiger's Piss, which is insanely extreme. It is so extreme that I'm not going to sniff it before a video. And if you need anything, again, you know where to reach me. Anyway, guys, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, and remember, that's not a game.
I used to have to go through dozens of bottles of vitamins, of supplements, just to get what I need. Look, I'm busy. I'm running multiple businesses. I'm coaching. I'm a professional bodybuilder getting ready for my first pro show. I don't have time to sit there and do all that. I gotta go. I'm on the go all the time. That is why I created MTS Nutrition Immortal. Here's how they look. This replaces dozens of bottles of supplements. And let me tell you exactly what this has. It has probiotics, greens, liver detox, joint support, cardiovascular support, and the most complete multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement ever created. If you have a busy life or you simply want more time to do the things you love and be able to travel by just taking one simple little pack with you, Immortal's for you.